Welcome to Agenda Edina, a news program summarizing the actions taken at City Hall that affect you most. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty. The city has put a hold on smoking and vapor lounges and other establishments that sell and allow the use of e-cigarettes and similar products. E-cigarettes are electronic devices that convert nicotine liquid into water vapor. Vapor lounges, where people gather to use e-cigarettes, are popping up around the metro area. Because the local zoning ordinance does not adequately address appropriate locations and conditions under which smoking and vapor lounges may be allowed within Edina, the City Council enacted a moratorium, giving city staff a year to study the issue and bring forth possible amendments to the city code. In addition to enacting the moratorium, the council directed the Community Health Commission to study the issue in order to advise the council on future related policy. Speaking of public health issues, the Community Health Committee was recently reborn as the Community Health Commission, broadening the mission of the group to include community-wide health and wellness issues. The City Council approved an ordinance amendment establishing the Community Health Commission, whose primary duties are to address Edina public health priorities and advise the City Council.
More than the name change of committee to commission, we took on new purpose and duties, which are focused more on a proactive community health commission rather than a reactive. Rather than receiving information and evaluating, we're going out there and looking for information and coming up with ideas and concepts that could improve the community through either policy changes or recommendations for resources to be allocated in a different way.
An Edina resident's generous idea has turned into an annual donation event by Edina's Parks and Recreation Department. Edina 16's Dietrich Nissen spoke with Sarah Miller about how her idea has given other residents the opportunity to skate at city parks.
It wasn't difficult for Edina resident Sarah Miller to come up with a great community idea. All it took was a day trip to a local skate park with her children.
Well, it's all started about 8 years ago. I think I brought my kids to an ice rink in St. Louis Park, and they had this big setup where you could just take ice skates and use them for the day. And I just thought, why couldn't Edina do the same thing?
So Sarah quickly realized she'd need to get skates, lots of them. She got in touch with the Hockey Association, the City of Edina, and local businesses like General Sports, all of whom offered skates and their support.
And they all were on board. They were great. They donated.
I pretty much right away offered to help sharpen, because I know every year they come in, they sit around for a year, nobody uses them. Right before the season opens up, she was looking for some sharpening. I told her we'd donate and help out, and we've been doing that ever since she's been getting going with us.
By the end of the first year, Sarah had collected around 50 pairs of skates. This year, that number has grown to around 150 pairs.
If you look at it over 7 years, it's probably, I don't know, maybe approaching 1,000 pair.
It started out about 5 years ago where the city kind of took it over, and at that time they had 3 locations, and now we're up to 5 locations where we have the skates.
Recreation Supervisor Eric Betcher says those locations are Weber, Pamela, Lewis, Cornelia, and Countryside Park.
I think it's great. I mean, residents, volunteering their time to get this started is really great because, as staff members, we're limited on time to do things like this. For Sarah to take this on and get it going, it's just a benefit for our whole community.
I've gotten phone calls from people saying that they've used the skates and they really appreciated it, which was so nice to hear that they actually are used.
And for Miller, knowing her idea helped others serves as a reminder that being generous isn't just for the holidays, it's a year-round attitude.
It's just good to give back. I mean, yeah, let people use what is just sitting in your basement.
In Edina, Dietrich Nissen, Edina 16.
City staff have placed the skates at the 5 parks. If you have a pair of skates you'd like to donate, you can drop them off at Edina City Hall. On behalf of all of us at Edina Community Channel 16, best wishes for a Happy New Year. Thanks for watching this episode of Agenda Edina. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty.